G'day everyone, Bjorn from the Australian Wing Chun Academy here. I've been training Wing Chun under the Chu Shan Tin Jim Fung lineage for just over 23 years now and teaching for almost a decade. More and more students these days are learning Wing Chun online and videos just like this one on YouTube. And there's one thing you've got to take into consideration. There are different lineages and many different teachers and all have their different approach to the form. You might be wondering which one is correct, so let's dive in and take a closer look. First off, I've got to say I'm not here to start any arguments with any keyboard chunners out there. Different approaches to Siu Nim Tau aren't wrong, they're just unique to each lineage. So if you see some variations of the Siu Nim Tau, the positions online, the best thing to do is just speak to your sifu about it. Today I'm going to look at how our lineage approaches this. So what is the centerline? I think everyone agrees on this one that the centerline starts in the center of your body, goes out to the center of your opponent's body. So it's the target. Now, Wing Chun, although a very front-on style, center line can change. If I'm side on, the opponent comes from side, my center line's from the center of my body, out to the center of the opponent, okay? In Siu Nim Tau, we're just working on the front. So if we start with Tan Sau, the way that we perform it is fingers on the center, coming out, fingers stay on that center line until we get to the end of the move. And you'll notice that my elbow is out, so we're forming that triangular shape. And the elbow drives from the starting position into the center. Now when I say that, there are variations from different lineages. So when I look at this, we are bringing our Tan Sau out to the center and we're keeping that triangular shape, which is like a wedge coming in this way, which is our guard. Exactly the same. When someone tucks their elbow in, we no longer have that wedge. So for us, this is a more structurally sound shape. Also, I'd like you to try this. Start in this position, tuck your elbow in, and feel the tension that it creates in your arms. So you feel it in your pecs and your bicep, tricep. The way we like to do it is out, a little bit more relaxed. So it's open, the joints are open, so you can move freer. I'm sure there are some people that can do this position and they're a bit more relaxed, but it is a very closed in position. So now moving on to the Fuk Sau. So our Fuk Sau, we're going to line up the knuckles on our center line, bring it out nice and easy, keeping relaxed. My elbow's still out, not too far out, just a nice natural position. It's got that triangular shape, almost a rounded shape, so I can flow down past the wrist, knuckles and fingers. And we come out nice and easy. Keeping the joints open is very important for the relaxation and smooth movement. You're going to notice some practitioners really tuck those fingers back. And when they come out, they tuck the elbow in as well. Now, have a go at this yourself. Start out here, tuck that elbow in, then the fingers right back, and feel if you have any tension. So I've got tension in my upper arm, forearm, obviously my wrist, a lot of tension, fingers and hand back here is tense. So that tension equals my arm is stiff. So the way that we would like to do it is keeping our joints open, each joint. We have a flow down to the fingers. Soft and smooth. Bong Sau to Tan Sau move. So this one's pretty easy. So we start on the center with the fingers, we drop, and we are still on the center. And you see some variations where the fingers will stay in that same spot, or it may drop down a little. It's still on the center line. As we drop and then up. Where this differs from other lineages You might see people do the Bong Sau and drop out and come up. So when we do this, don't want to have a big opening here. For us, we are keeping our center line covered. I'm not tucking my elbow in again with this one. I am keeping the triangular shape. Always keep that triangular shape. With the Guan Sau, we're going to start with the Tan Sau position. Drop down to Guan Sau, keeping the knuckles on the center line. And you'll see variations on the net where people are dropping that Guan Sau out to the side. So to me, we're leaving this open, whereas we want to maintain that center. And people may say, oh yes, but we're defending from an uppercut that may come into the ribs on the side. So your Guan Sau is not going to cover that. Well, what we do is we pivot. Our Guan Sau is still on the center line. This is the same with the Bong Sau, Tan Sau movement. If we need to go to the side, we pivot, maintaining that center line. So since that we're doing Siu Nim Tau, we're staying stationary. We will practice on the center line. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and insights into Wing Chun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Train well and stay centered.